Damn. कोई ना सो जा. So yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to live stream again. Here we go. We are going to play Genshin Impact. That will be more valuable than previous things. So get ready for that. Let me search Genshin Impact first. Uh, we can find it here. So here we go. I think we got an update or not. We don't. So let's start our game. I think I have to change my login account or else we have to whatever. So let's go. First of all, we have to claim all the rewards and fight with new bosses. Okay, I don't know which account is this, but let's check which account I am going to open. In other case, if why am lagging so much, let's hope. Okay, so that's our main account, so we cannot go into it. I think I forgot my previous account or not, I don't know. So let me think of it. Let me first minimize it and remove my screen from here to here. Okay, done. So let's do something.
Can I make a wish to
Till
listen Lord
then,
Kusanali for some more
our
valuable books to
screen
add to
got
my...
informed. हेलो सर जी, राहुल भाई, मैंने तुम्हारा तुम्हारा मैंने फ्री फायर का नेम देखा भाई. काफी खतरनाक नाम रखे हो, मतलब कुछ भी, लेकिन ठीक है. ओके, ये सारा ही अनलॉक्ड हो चुका है. डन. तो
pot of
ये
tea
भी
with a
हो
couple
चुका
of
है, बस
nibbles,
2
some
सेकेंड.
seasonal greens, and a piping
ओके,
hot bowl of fresh kanji.
सो हमें लॉग आउट करना है. अभी हमारा स्क्रीन नहीं दिख रहा है, तो हम लॉग आउट कर सकते हैं और फटाफट से लॉग आउट करते हैं यहाँ से. ओके, यहाँ पे हम फेसबुक लॉगिन करेंगे फटाफट से और यहाँ पे पासवर्ड आईडी डालेंगे. पासवर्ड डालेंगे 70. लेट्स होप ये एक बार में साइन इन हो जाए, क्योंकि मैं काफ़ी लंबे टाइम बाद अपना आईडी, मतलब गेम ही ऐसा काफ़ी लंबे टाइम बाद खेल रहा हूँ, तो एक बार में लॉग आउट हो जाना चाहिए. ओके, वो इसका और नोटिफिकेशन गया मेरे भाई के चैनल पे, तो उसको फ़ोन लाना पड़ेगा. वेट अ सेकेंड, मैं थोड़ी देर. हो गया, हो गया। ठीक है। चलो डन। तो मैं भी आ चुका हूँ वापस और हमारा लॉगिन भी हो चुका है। मेरे को फ़ोन लाने में थोड़ा टाइम लग गया बट अभी ये लॉगिन हो चुका है। ठीक है। ये इसका फ़ोन इतना लैग क्यों कर रहा है, मतलब आता फिर क्या हमारा वॉल्यूम बंद करना पड़ेगा वरना। एक सेकेंड, ये वाला वॉल्यूम नहीं, दूसरा वाला वॉल्यूम होता है, मीडिया वॉल्यूम। वो मम्मी छठ का सॉन्ग चल सुन रही थी और गलती से यदि इस पर प्ले हो गया, वो लोग खुद तो चोरी का वीडियो प्ले करते हैं लेकिन हमारा मोनेटाइजेशन खा जाएंगे सब, और हमें ऐसा करना ही नहीं था। ठीक है, तो छोड़ देते हैं अभी। एक बार फिर से पासवर्ड डालना पड़ेगा जस्ट टू कंफर्म। तो बस थोड़ा सा वेट कर लो, हम थोड़ा सा एक बार लॉगिन पे मार लें। ठीक है, फिर हम आते हैं तुम उससे बात करने। ठीक है, ये रहा वो वीडियो। बस 2 सेकेंड, मेरा मेरे को पासवर्ड डालना पड़ेगा। सही पासवर्ड लिया हो तो ना दिक्कत होगा। हाँ चलो, पासवर्ड ले लिया। सो अभी हम अपना पासवर्ड मतलब लॉगआउट लॉगिन नहीं कर सकते एक बार, क्योंकि ये डबल कंफर्मेशन मांग रहा है। तो हम बार बार पासवर्ड तो चेंज नहीं कर सकते। सो ये प्रॉब्लम होगा, पर ठीक है, हम अभी ये तो कर सकते हैं। तो चलो, हमारा आईडी लॉगिन हो चुका है और देख लें एक बार कि हमारा अकाउंट मर्ज ना हुआ हो।
Hey, it's almost time for the Sub-Zero's festival, right?
चलो, नहीं 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 हुआ है,
It's
नहीं हुआ
always
है,
so
नहीं।
lively. Wonder what
ठीक
the
है,
flower carriage is gonna look like this year.
चलो,
Let's go check it out.
मिनिमाइज तो नहीं हुआ है, तो अभी हम स्क्रीन पे ला सकते हैं। चलो डन।
Finding someone to chat to would be better than just
Mondstadt
standing
welcomes you.
around.
ठीक है, सो हियर वी गो। सो कुछ नए इवेंट्स आए हैं और हमें नहीं पता कौन से इवेंट है, तो हम फटाफट से चेक कर लेंगे। तुम लोग को स्क्रीन अभी दिखेगा थोड़ी देर में। ठीक है, और बाकी ये सब रिवॉर्ड्स हैं, हमें नहीं पता कौन कौन से रिवॉर्ड्स मिलेंगे और क्या क्या है, बट ठीक है। सो यहाँ पे हमें रिवॉर्ड्स मिल रहे हैं और उसके अलावा विश हमारे पास आया है। हमारे पास ये विश का है, ट्रायल पे जा सकते हैं और ओके, ये नाहिरा कैरेक्टर का ट्रायल मिला है। हम देखते हैं, चला खेल के इससे देखते हैं क्या कैसा कैरेक्टर है ये। ठीक है, क्या हम इससे मार सकते हैं और नहीं, ये सब देखते हैं। तो ये 80 लेवल पे मिला है। ठीक है, ओके।
The Temple of Wisdom. You're toast.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Yeah, this may hurt a little. Yeah, yeah.
ओके, तो हमारा बारबरा
I'll protect us. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah, 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 yeah. Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. Hey, yeah.
Let's spark things up a little.
Make yourselves at home. Boba, get them. This may hurt. Come on, we can do it. Oh,
ये बार-बार आने लगे हैं।
let's dance. Oh no! The Temple of Wisdom.
There's more!
Grow, grow, grow. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
My blade!
See your scars. Really hurt.
Finally, No.
Eat this.
Finally,
Nice and spicy. Sharing my knowledge.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
La 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 la. Oh, it's community memory. Grow, grow, grow! Boba, get them!
You're in for a little shock.
ओके हम जीत गए हैं, ये राउंड जीत गए हम। ओके डन। चलो लीव करते हैं इसको। इसे थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिस भी हो गया अपना। बाकी चलो अभी हम चलते हैं। अभी हम देखते हैं कोई टास्क है जो हम करने लायक हो चुके हैं। और उसके अलावा ये स्पिन आया है। मेरे को ये करना चाहिए। नोएले का 8 में हो जाएगा। तो ठीक है चलो देखते हैं 8 में कब होगा। अभी हमारे पास इतना टाइम नहीं है कि हम इस पे लगाएं। तो बस ठीक है अभी के लिए हम अच्छा यहाँ पे ही चूज़ करने को बोल रहा है। तो हम तो अच्छा यहाँ पे बता रहा है कुछ। चलो हम स्पीयर यूज़ कर। वैसे भी कौन सा स्पिन करने वाले हैं हम इसमें। इसमें भी नहीं करेंगे, इसमें भी नहीं करेंगे, ये दोनों वाहियात है। जो कोई बढ़िया कैरेक्टर दिखेगा मुझे तब मैं स्पिन करूँगा। ये तो बढ़िया ही नहीं है। अच्छा ऑल्ट ये रहा यहाँ। ओके एक्सप्लोरेशन अवार्ड में यहाँ गया कब। ओके कितना दूर है अपने से। यहाँ टेलीपोर्ट कर सकता हूँ मैं। मतलब ये वाला एरिया हम अभी अनलॉक कर सकते हैं। बट क्या यहाँ पे तगड़े पॉल्स होंगे। ये कौन सा एरिया है और यहाँ मैं अंदर कहाँ गया। ये क्या है। तो ये है।
direction!
चलो मैंने इसको बचा लिया। मुझे नहीं पता क्या करना है, बट चलो हमने बचा तो लिया। ये कौन है? ओके ओके, क्या है पता नहीं। ओके ओके, हमें उससे बॉडी मिल गई है ऐसा है। हाँ okay, we have to bandage that road. Okay ओके, इसका नेम हम रख सकते हैं, ठीक है। इसका नाम हम बंटी रख दें। नहीं, ये नाम इसके लिए बढ़िया रहेगा, कार्तिक। थोड़ा सा अलग रखा है मैंने नाम, बट ठीक है, अच्छा लग रहा है। कितना अच्छा फॉल है, मतलब पेट पेट है। अब हम पॉल वर्ल्ड से आए हैं तो ऐसा तो बोलेंगे ही ना कि पॉल है, बट ठीक है। चलो ओके, पहले हमें
Ready,
बारबरा
steady,
यूज
go!
करके सारे पॉल्स का हीलिंग बढ़ा लेना चाहिए, ताकि बारबरा को एक
Let's
बार और यूज
dance!
करके हम बाहर आ चुके हैं यहाँ से। ओके ओके, ये यहाँ पे कोई टेम्पल है, एक सेकंड तक। एक्चुअली वो जो भी टेम्पल हम ढूंढ रहे हैं वो आगे है, बट हम यहाँ पे कुछ है ही नहीं। चलो हम चलते हैं आगे फिर। यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है मतलब, ठीक है।
I'll protect us.
ओके
What about those music records you mentioned earlier?
You mean the ones pressed using the new technique?
वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट में देखते हैं, बैटल ऑफ टाइस नहीं, आर्कन क्वेस्ट। वेट अ सेकेंड, सन एक सेकंड को, डार्क नाइट हीरो एरिया देखते हैं। नॉक्टुआ चैप्टर 1 टुकचा, ये मोटसाल्ट का है, ठीक है। ये और कॉन्क्वेस्ट मोटसाल्ट का है, ठीक है। 23 लेवल चाहिए। छोड़ो, अभी हम यहाँ जा ही नहीं सकते। ओके, यहाँ से हम इसको उठा सकते हैं ना। वो मिस हो गया। ठीक है,
Failure is just a step on the path to glory.
पता नहीं क्या है ये। ठीक है, तो एक्चुअली हमें ठीक है, तो अब हमें ओके, हमारा एडवेंचर एंड 23 हो चुका है। बाकी हम देखते हैं, हमारा अभी भी कोई और कौन क्वेस्ट अनलॉक नहीं हुआ। ठीक है, एक काम करते हैं, यहाँ से देखते हैं। रुको, ठीक है, छोड़ देते हैं अभी।
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
ओके, छोड़ देता हूँ। ये क्या है?
Hello, nice to meet you. Everything's ready. Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue. My favorite place is the chicken.
फ्लोर टू
I mean,
चैम्बर
the
1 में
kitchen.
हमको सीलिंग मिल
I
जाए।
practice.
ओके ठीक है, बट क्या
Everything's
करूँगा
ready.
सीलिंग?
Let the magic begin.
यहाँ से तो हम गए ही थे। अनलॉक नहीं हुआ, मतलब वो अर्कन कोस्ट हमें अनलॉक करना पड़ेगा तभी मिलेगा हमें। और यहाँ का अर्कन कोस्ट अनलॉक कैसे होगा पता नहीं। ओके, स्टोरी क्वेस्ट हम कर सकते हैं तभी हमारा वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट अनलॉक होगा। ठीक है, सो हमारा 23 लेवल करने के लिए हमें पहले यही करना पड़ेगा। चलो ठीक है, तो हम पहले नेविगेट करते हैं।
If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway? So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me? Ooh, a smooth talker. Not what I was expecting.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, it is now overdue. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. I really wish people would just return their books on time.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel a lot more electrified?
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you answer her.
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly.
Okay, let's follow Lisa.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. So it is. In that case, I declare this the day of my life I wish I could get back because I spent my first ever outing with someone taking them on an annoying errand.
Don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, yes! Let us pick!
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love. This pair? Soft, puffy, and very comfortable. Certain to make a little girl, well, in this case a woman, look quite adorable. After all, they're the same kind worn by toy dolls. They're practically a badge of cuteness.
Bloomers? I'm sure to attract some strange looks if I dress up like a small child in public. Do you have some strange hobby you're not telling me about?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Well, if you insist, I'll just use them as an extra pair of pajamas. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put two and two together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Come take a look. There will definitely...
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for two? 3! Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order. So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
I will make you better.
Haven't you heard?
Today's recommendation is the steak.
What? This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drinkers love it because they can actually taste it.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Finished ordering? Sit here. Let's dine together.
15, 16.
मैं अभी तो बैठा ना उठा दिया.
That's a nice haul.
Such a potent aroma. It's almost suffocating. I never thought someone your age would go for a dish like this. I always had you down as a little cutie. Now I'm not so sure.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu. She means the book you borrowed. Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Lord Barbados, please see to it that Godwin gets home soon and safe. torpedoes. Please see to it that Godwin gets home soon and safe.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
So, you've got a taste for adventure too, huh? I must say, the patrons have been in a bit of a buzz lately. Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it? If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people. It's the tale of the Dark Knight hero.
Huh? Did the bartender just say something?
You weren't even listening? Anyway, the Dark Knight hero. It is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold justice. But to be honest, I don't have much interest in such rumors. Unless, of course, he can help take care of the more belligerent patrons after they've had a few too many. I would happily take that as proof of his existence. I'm told that there have been a handful of sightings, but in the depths of night, no one can get a good look at him. Perhaps that's why he only appears at night. Nevertheless, the sightings confirm that the Dark Knight hero is more than just a groundless rumor. Anyway, that's more or less everything I know. If you want to know more, ask around in the plaza. I need to serve some customers.
Dark Knight hero. Seems like your standard cookie-cutter urban legend. But just a little darker. Wonder who it could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the plaza and ask around.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Mist flowers? Over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite. You want them? You're sure? It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Huh? These flowers are saturated with cryo energy. They could be very dangerous for me. Don't you know what happens when cryo meets electro? You certainly haven't been doing your homework. Meet me at the library after work, and I will give you some training on elemental reactions. If you still find it hard to memorize, maybe I'll have to give you a little taste of what it feels like to superconduct. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie, I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity? Oh, Paimon's got it. Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we? The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
I'll keep this close.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none-too-friendly troublemakers. Stealing books is hardly the Hilly Churl's style. All they would use books for is to keep their campfire going anyway. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
रिकमेंडेड क्या है? छोड़ इसको रखो, कौन जाने।
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions. You're in for a little shock.
Okay, let me think of character. What she's getting. Okay, in book he have the Vidis. Okay, Vidis जो भी नाम है इसका. Okay, artifacts में इसके पास है. Okay, brave heart. Foresight. Okay, constellation single. Talent level 1. Okay, weapon see a better one. Level 25.
Why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time for work later. Yep. Hey. Come a little closer. Hit. Hit. Hua.
Glory to the Shogun!
You're in for a little shock. Hit. Hua. Ha. Hua. Yep. Hit. Hit. Dig. Hit.
Burn! Ha!
Retribution!
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me? Are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Okay, here we go.
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something. Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tavat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
The Tavat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Tavat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But, never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
Within the premises and refrain from
Go, Barbara, go! Let's dance. Yacht? Storm Terror. Did something bad happen again?
Oh, Fountain. Hear my wishes.
You want to find out about the... Look no further. It's me. I am the Dark Knight hero. You're right, I'm not. Jokes aside, I do think that the Dark Knight hero and I have one thing in common.
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principles. Coming out here night after night, fighting for justice, keeping Mondstadt safe.
Wow, so you're a nocturnal vigilante too?
No, I just mean he must be seriously rich.
Why is that?
People only start worrying about spiritual fulfillment once they have enough material wealth. It's the same in every hero story, isn't it? No, it's nothing like that. I just have too much time on my hands these days.
Same difference. You are the boss of the Cat's Tail after all.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city gate? They do night shifts all the time. They must know something.
Haven't you heard?
You want to know about him? In fact, I'm one of the few who has seen him with my own two eyes.
Great! This is the guy we need to talk to! So, just who is the Dark Knight hero?
Whoa, slow down. Let me start from the beginning. Well, I was patrolling one night when suddenly I heard something. I rushed over to check it out. I saw a gang of suspicious-looking fellows who looked like they were up to no good. So I quickly hid.
Hid? You're supposed to be a guard!
That was when he appeared. He was dressed in black from head to toe, perfectly hidden in the night. The way he crept up on those bad guys must have felt like a living nightmare.
Wow!
Guess what I did next? I wasn't the bad guy. Why would I need to run away? Still, I did leave the scene. I didn't want to be a nuisance to the Dark Knight hero. So instead, I headed to the Knights of Favonius's residence. Correct. I thought surely someone with such a strong sense of justice and who voluntarily protects Mondstadt is exactly the kind of person you'd find in the Knights of Favonius. But it seems I was wrong. I checked everywhere, and there were no signs of anyone having left the building.
So you're saying whoever it is can't be from the Knights of Favonius after all?
Yes. But I just can't understand. Why would someone like that not want to join the Knights? I'm sure they would warmly welcome someone of his abilities.
So, the point you're trying to make is you don't know who the Dark Knight hero is either?
Hey, don't be like that. At least by talking to me, you've ruled out a few more people. Anyway, try asking at the flower shop. I heard a girl there's been talking about the time you rescued her.
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight. What's wrong with me? Why can't I get him out of my mind?
Hello? We'd like to ask you about the Dark Knight Hero.
My hero! Oh, sorry. Just hearing his name gets me lost in thought. Hang on. How did you know who I was talking about? Is it that obvious? Oh no. What am I going to do if Master D-Luke ever finds out?
Huh? What's D-Luke got to do with this?
Well, I guess I might as well spill the beans then. I used to think D-Luke was the one for me. But ever since the time I was rescued by the Dark Knight Hero, I just don't know anymore.
Wowee! You saw the Dark Knight Hero? For real? What's he like?
It all happened so fast. I was so scared. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire. But I felt safe. I only saw his silhouette, but it felt so familiar. Who knows? Now that you mention it, a pyrovision does seem like a good explanation. It lit up the whole area in an instant. I remember that very well.
Okay then. Well, thanks for the intel, Donna. See you around. So, based on what we know so far, all we need to do is find a wealthy, vision-wielding vigilante who's not one of the knights. Nope, still no idea. But we already asked so many people. Guess we gotta see for ourselves. Let's take a look around the city at nighttime. If we're lucky, we just might bump into him. It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight Hero. The Dark Knight Hero is Master D-Luke?
After managing to steer clear of the guard's patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you instead. Dark Knight Hero? Sounds awfully derivative to me. Please tell me you didn't come up with that.
How is this the first you've heard of the name? Every man and his dog in Mondstadt is yapping about the Dark Knight Hero.
I do not concern myself with idle chatter. Though, I suppose I may take the idleness of others as a sign that peace prevails.
Huzzah! The great mystery of the Dark Knight Hero of Mondstadt! We solved it! Now then, Mr. Dark Knight Hero.
Please stop calling me that. Seriously, it makes me uncomfortable.
Not surprised. It's the stupidest superhero name Paimon's ever heard. You should come up with something more original. Like... Captain Pie...
Pie?
Captain Pyro! Tell us, Captain Pyro, here today?
It was the Abyss Order.
Them again?
I don't know what the devil they're plotting this time. It seems they're performing some initial reconnaissance. Considering that I've proven myself to be one step ahead of them on countless occasions, their persistence is unusual. I assume so, unless you're aware of any other Dark Knight heroes around these parts. The Knights are, for the most part, an utterly incompetent bunch. I cannot trust them to take this matter over. That's not my point. I'm not doing this to impress anyone. Well, I hope this conversation has been of service to you. Because I would like to ask for a favor in return.
Oh? What is it, Master D-Luke? Your wish is our command!
You must keep my identity a secret. Above all, it is crucial that you do not let the Knights of Favonius know I am connected to any of this.
What's that sound? Yikes! Have the Abyss Order sent backup already?
They appear to just be small-timers. You should have no trouble dealing with them. I cannot afford delays on account of a few lackeys. I shall have to let you take care of them. Remember, don't tell a soul.
Hey! You're just gonna leave us like this?
Windblade!
Greetings. I thought I heard something, so I came to check it out. Did you see anything out of the ordinary?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Not here. Nothing. Zilch. Unless you're looking for the Dark Knight hero, in which case...
The Dark Knight hero? You saw him?
Oh, the Dark Knight hero is,
You! The hero who safeguards Mondstadt from the shadows. On behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I thank you for your service to this city.
It's nothing. Really, you're too kind.
Wait a second. Aren't you the traveler that just arrived in the city? Rumors were circulating about the Dark Knight hero long before you ever arrived here.
Oh,
Why would you lie to me about that? Never mind. You don't seem like bad folks. But I do hope you will visit the Knights of Favonius soon, where we can discuss the Dark Knight hero situation in more detail. Some things are best not discussed in public. Duty calls. I must be going. Stay safe, traveler.
seems like Huffman has something he really wants to say to you about the Dark Knight hero. Better head over to the Knights of Favonius and see if you can find him. Huffman!
it's you two. Thank you for coming. So, the Dark Knight hero. Do you have anything else you're able to share with me? Ah, yes, of course I should fill you in first. Apologies for my appalling lapse of etiquette. The situation is... Here, take a look at this.
Jeez, what horrible handwriting. Let me take a closer look. Huh? Some parts of this seem to be complete gibberish.
Indeed. Although this is written in the common tongue, it appears that a cipher has been used in many places. Nevertheless, one can grasp the general message from the non-ciphered portions alone. This is a war declaration from the Abyss Order to the Dark Knight hero.
Does that mean the bad guys want the Dark Knight hero to go away forever and ever?
Something like that. Thus, we are hoping to contact him as soon as possible so that we can attempt to coordinate a response. After all, this matter no longer concerns merely the Dark Knight hero himself. It impacts the entire city of Mondstadt. If you find out anything at all, come and find me.
War declaration sent by the Abyss Order? This is not good news at all for Master Diluc. Quick, we should go tell him right away!
A reward on the road.
Well, that's not bad.
Master Diluc! Just now, we were at the Knights of Avonius, and...
I take it you're about to inform me of the war declaration from the Abyss Order. I'm aware of it, though I appreciate you for taking the trouble to come all this way.
What?
The Dawn Winery's intelligence network extends beyond commercial matters.
Great! So, what's the plan, Master Diluc?
I'm open to suggestions. No. That would be playing right into the hands of the Abyss Order. They know full well that we don't exactly see eye to eye. They're using this as a means to force me into making an appearance. If my identity were exposed, all my future activities would be subject to some degree of interference from the Knights. After all, no powerful organization wishes to be outdone by someone from the outside.
Ooh, the Abyss Orders really dealt you a tough hand this time. What a sneaky little bunch those guys are.
There is a way. But for it to work, I need some more information. Specifically, I need to decipher the obscured portions of the Abyss Order's war declaration.
Obscured portions? You mean